Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm sharing with you guys a glimpse of what happens outside church. This is church. My friend was all happy, excited, and yeah, having fun. So aside that, the truth is you can't do life alone. Church is a place we meet people and pray and thank God. But outside that, what do you do? Where do you go to? Whom are you with? What type of friends are you with? So in my church there is what we call a cell, and that is a place where we meet 3 or 4 or 10 people, and trust me, it's always interesting. But and it's really a family that each and everyone should be a part of in Uganda, if you're in Uganda anyway. So like you do life together, share the word, and at some point as leaders you take time out and just have fun, share the word, enjoy, play games and all that. So this was us that did. We decided to go and yes, just celebrate and get to know each other, because we're in different souls and all that. Yeah, aside meeting in church alone, you have to go outside there and do a lot of life of other activities together. Get to know your environment, get to know your people, you know so yeah, that was what was happening here that day. Sorry, I'm over blabbing, but yeah. So yeah, we had breakfast, of course. We had some breakfast, tea and all that. And Maki, this was my first time meeting with these guys. Like, okay, some of them are already my friends, but as in majority, really like meeting one-on-one and discussing and talking and all that. It was really interesting. So guys, this was the time we're having a game. Like, we had games to play. So just listen.
She's born again, but she doesn't shower. She's born again, but she's a tomboy. She acts like a man. She's a tomboy.
So we had more games, and this was really interesting. The gentleman always comes up with games, and he's good at being creative. If you want to do these get-togethers with your team, you want to have fun games, just with your girlfriends or boyfriends or any activity, he's really good at that team building aspect. So yeah, this was one of the games. We had already divided ourselves into teams and to do and it was really interesting. You have to improvise with what you have, use what you have, like improvise and make things beautiful, necessary, interesting, make games. That's exactly what he delivered to us. And yes, I also participated at some whole
He's manipulated.
This was still part of the other games. And hear what I was saying. A manipulator doesn't care. No! No way! Those manipulators they can drain you. So guys, I also had a game. I participated in a game. Trust me, I'm no longer that big. I was so big anyway. But yeah, that's the rope. And whenever I look at myself, I'm like, oh, okay. But anyway, this was months back. And this game was interesting. It was nice. And yeah, if you're not a part of something, how can you? If you're in a place, why shouldn't you be a part of something, really? So yeah, I played that and it was interesting. It was fun. It was really interesting. At the end of the day, we won. We were the best in that one. Yes. So because of the background noise, guys, I can't even begin leaving this on. But the music was cool. The games were interesting. Everyone was participating. At the end of the day, we had a fulfilled day, an interesting day. Yeah. So yes, that is how the ball is basically supposed to enter to get through through that tiny hole. And trust me, you have to have teamwork. You have to. At some point, we're all going to our different directions, but eventually, we're like, no, what? Let's work as a team. Let's work as a team, and it was like afterwards, of course, there was food. Guys, we had a lot to eat, a lot to drink. And yeah, my friend made that juice. Trust me, it was nice. It was very, very nice. Yeah, and delicious. So yeah, that was my food, and yeah, I was also devouring it, eating it. Basically, I love food, guys. I love food, do. Yeah, so after that, we had more games to play. As I mentioned, that sometimes we just have to improvise with the resources that are around you to create games, to create things to be interesting, you know. And yeah, that was us just playing. I don't know how they call this game, that's the truth, but trust me, it requires, most of these games required patience and using a few tactics here and there, you know, to do the things. So at the end of the day, we had cake cutting and the birthday month babies with us cutting the cake, and they asked, we requested for a song, and unfortunately you can't hear the song. Why? Because of copyright. So sorry, but yeah, those are our leaders enjoying some music. That was me just taking a selfie video, whatever they call it. Yeah, so guys, that was how the day went. And yeah, I'll be sharing more of what happens at church, what happens at church very soon, as I stay blessed